Welcome. Welcome to What Not to Date. I'm your host, Mr. T. Tato, and I welcome you to another episode of What Not to Date. Today I'm going to talk about relationship fallout. I want to talk about key factors that will make us why we have so many fallouts when it comes to relationship. People will be get married and for 20 years and from there they divorce, and that's a great concern. And some people can be in a relationship for 6 years and then later stage no marriage that doesn't even happen, and you ask yourself a question that what really happened. So I just want to put out some few key points where I believe that the reason why we have so many relationship fallouts. First and foremost, I want to put it like this: as a man, when you are a man, you have to understand that you are the head. And when you are the head, it means you have to lead. And you can't lead to a place where you don't even know where you gotta lead to. So now, a lot of men, they love the fact that they're heads, but they don't even understand that there is a purpose that need to be fulfilled where you have to become a leader on. So when you are a man, on my other episode that I spoke about being single. You have to figure out basically who you are and the purpose that God has laid upon your life. Because God gives a vision and mission to a man. And when a woman comes more of a helper. So now at the beginning stage when I have to come to a point of saying I wanna date. Obviously, you have to date with the purpose. You have to date with the purpose because while you are looking for a helper, you are looking for someone who's going to help you out to achieve that goal. That goal. Now, when you go out and you're looking for someone to date to help to become a helper to you, obviously you're going to look for that specific person. The Bible says a suitable helper. So meaning you'll be going out there looking for a suitable helper, someone who you're gonna have common goals and common interest with, someone who's gonna have the same understanding and then knowing what needs to be achieved. So what I'm saying is this. The foundation has to be laid properly. It has to be laid properly. When you come and want to be with me, you want to live life with me, you must first understand that there is a higher power above me, and there's a higher life that is above me. That when you come to me, it's not just about me. There is a life that God has laid. There's a purpose that God has laid, and then we have to work together and to make that purpose be lived. So the reason why it is because of you are here, you are born now, and God doesn't want you to live your world the way you made it. He has put gifts and talents for you to use so that you can transform the world the way it is today. The world is busy evolving, and it will continue evolving as long as people release the gifts and talent that God has gave upon them, the ideas, the energy that God has given upon them to for them to release so that the world can continue evolving and transforming. So when you come and be with me and we come into marriage, you have to understand that marriage is an institution. It's an institution that you and I must understand that it has its own principles and its own values. It's bigger than me, you and me. So our marriage is not gonna be just about you and me. We are humans, and we're always gonna have disagreements and fights and arguments. But at the end of it all is that you have to understand that you commit yourself to a certain purpose. I'm gonna try not to walk away from that purpose. So if you come and agree that you're not gonna walk away from fulfilling that purpose, no matter the disagreement that we have, we have to stick together for that certain purpose, certain goal. Obviously, the Bible says God will give you desires of your heart. He will never put you in a relationship or a marriage with someone that your desires are going to be met. Obviously, you'll be coming with your own dreams and your own desires and everything else, and that's part of it. Those dreams and those desires, they are the power, they are the energy that God has given us so that we can go out there and live that life so we can fulfill that purpose. Listen, I'm going to take a break, and from there on, I'm going to continue with this. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
tell a song that has come on my heart. One true expression about my daddy. See, he gave me life, and there's no one who understands me. To understands me like he does. I travel the world, no one could come close to my heart to touch it, feel it, know it like he does. I cried a couple of times, thinking that the world's so cruel and unfairly. I thought you were born, cause the day I was born. Telling myself why mommy and daddy brought me here. Then he came along and revived me, delivered me from being sick. He brought me forward, changed my mind to stop thinking the way I do. Lord, you're the only best thing I got, the best any man could dream about, yo.
All I have is you. My life is you.
Welcome back. I'm talking about relationship fallouts, and with what I said in the first part, is about the foundation stage. Now, here's the thing about in the matters of relationship that we need to be careful of. Most of the time is that we meet people, and sometimes you can meet someone who doesn't have the very same energy like you do. Like I was listening to Bishop T.D. Jake this morning, and he was talking about if you are married to a dreamer, learn to be a dreamer, because that's much more important. So you meet someone who's ambitious, who's driven, who have goals, and you meet someone who's the opposite of who you are, and the most important thing is one will influence the other. So if a dreamer does influence the other person to become a dreamer, it means the other person will influence the other person not to be a dreamer. That's how I believe in it. Hence, it's important when you meet someone, when you're looking for a suitable helper, you need to find someone who has the very same energy as you, who's driven, who has a purpose, and who's ambitious, who has dreams, who wants to see life happening. Because of God put those things in us so that we can come together and so that we can fulfill the purpose that is given unto us through marriage. So it's important that when you begin at the beginning stage, when you date rightly. So what he loves, make sure that you love what he loves. What she loves, make sure that you love what she loves. Because of that's where growth is gonna come in. Because of you don't want to find yourself being in a situation or a place where she's growing and you're not growing, or he's growing and you're not growing. So it's important that you grow together, and it's important that one doesn't have to leave the other one behind, because of that's another thing that causes us to have those relationship fallouts. Because at the end, I feel like you don't understand me anymore. You will be like I rather talk to your wall than I talk to you. So it's important in a relationship, in marriages. There's nothing as this is your dream. This is my dream. Do yours, do mine. No. Everything has to become one. When the Bible says two shall become one, you have to become one in everything. You have to gel into each and everything. It's important, because of that way you'll be able to fulfill. Remember, like I said, that marriage is not just about you and your partner. It's about the institution that you are into, the higher power, the purpose that God has laid. Because why? If you have come and committed yourself to that power, you understand that we are here to fulfill a certain purpose in life, to change the world better the way we've made it, to give the world what God has placed within us that the world will need. That's the most important thing. And remember, from there, you're gonna come together. The blessings going to rest upon you, as the Bible says he blessed them and said, be fruitful and multiply and have dominion over the fish of the sea. Now you become fruitful. Whatever now you're gonna go about doing, becoming fruitful, your generation will be the one carrying it to the next level of life. So you have to understand that it's not just about you and your partner. It's about now the generation that's going to come, because God knows that when you rise up and you go above that purpose, even the ones coming after you, they will be tapping into it. There's nothing as everyone's going to live their own lives. No, there's nothing else like that. You are here first, and the ones coming after you, they must run after you. It's just like a marathon. It's just like a marathon. You run, you're holding a baton. You have to give the baton to someone else. That's how life it is. So we have those relationship fallouts because why? We don't come together and and understand that we are coming together to live for a certain purpose, a power that is above us, in an institution that is higher than us. You are in a relationship, you are dating, date with a sense of purpose, date understanding that this is the man that this is the kind of a man that I want to become that suitable helper to this kind of a man who knows what God has laid, a man who knows where we gotta go. He's a head, he's a leader. He must know where he's gonna lead us. And you as a woman, you must know as well where this man's going to lead us to. You must know it. You must know it. If you bought on a boat and then you are taking a cruise, you must ask the captain of the ship. He says, where is this ship going? Because you need to understand where it's going. And from there, if your heart is in it and say, yes, I want to go to Spain, I want to go to Italy, you must understand that it is your choice at the same time to say, okay, let me get in. It's not about looks. It's not about, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's handsome. Oh, he has great legs. No. That's all right. That's all right to look for that. But remember what I'm trying to say. There's a higher purpose, there's a higher power above what needs to be lived, and that's what will keep you guys going. No matter how the arguments, no matter the fights, no matter all those things, you're always going to remember that, baby, it's not about you and me. It's not about you and me. Let's sort this thing out. Let's put our pride aside and let's make this marriage work. And you're gonna make it work because you understand that the both of you came for one goal, one purpose, and is to live it. And from there, your children, when they tap into it and when they see it, they're gonna live it to the fullest. Listen, this is the life. We need to change the perspective when it comes to our marriages, our relationship. We need to. I don't want to lie to you. We need to stop having this relationship fallout. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I want to do better. And then you gotta want to do better as well. If you are at the age you are in right now and you've went through so much into a relationship, you gotta get to a place of saying, I want to do better. Learn, understand, and equip yourself and become better. Men, you are a head, you are a leader. Hence, I always say, a man with a vision, a man who has dreams, a man with a purpose, he wouldn't go out there and do other things that would destroy his dream. Cheating is one of them. I don't lie to you. Mingling yourself around 3 women and everything else while you have a dream and you want to see yourself making a change in this world, you won't go. Cheating, it will mess you up. It will mess you up because you will destroy your dream. It will alter the purpose that God has laid upon your life. It will alter it. So if you have that and you're a woman, look for that man who have that sense of purpose, a man who wants to change the world better the way he made it. If you can find that man, he's a man you need to commit yourself to. He's a man that you can become a helper to. But if it's not, my sister, I will tell you, don't. Loneliness, it might be a hard thing to deal with, but you don't want to deal with a kind of a heartbreak where a man strings you along. And after 6 years, he leaves you, dumps you in the middle of the sea. And in the middle of the sea, who are there in the middle of the sea? There are sharks that will bite you, my sister. You might not even make it. So have a thought about it. Think about it. So that we can avoid having this relationship fallout. Listen, I've come to the end of my show. And then I just want to say, check my blog, tjmokotwa.blogspot.com. And then it will be laid out on the screen. You can see it. Check my social media pages. They will be laid out on the screen. Follow me. If you want to talk to me, DM me. I'm here to listen. Listen, up until next time, God bless you. Love you all.